What is up, everybody? Welcome to another not a winging it podcast. What am I talking about? Another Let's Talk. Today we're going to take a look at the Monster Hunter Rise demo. Just finished playing. Uh, I just finished playing a good little chunk of it, and found myself wanting to do a little talk about it, a little discussion about it. So you know how I normally do these: the what did I like, what I liked, what I didn't like, and the overall thoughts on it. So um, first of all, I will have to say that the game does feel very familiar. If you've played any game in the series before, you kind of know what to expect going into it, and I think that's a good thing. If you haven't played a game in the Monster Hunter series before, uh, the tutorials on it do give a good idea of what the combat's going to look like, and I would tell anybody, even the people that have played Monster Hunter before, because they introduced a new gameplay element in this one, the wire bug. It's probably a really good idea to at least spend some time doing the tutorial. Maybe doing both twice before you start doing a hunt. Um, because they do a good job, in my opinion, of especially the wyvern riding. They do a good job of explaining the wyvern riding in that. As far as the demo is concerned, my gameplay experience was smooth, even the online, because I did do it online with one of the members of the Winging It podcast, Action Jack. We did a hunt together, the Mizutsune hunt, and we didn't have a problem. Now I know people have been talking about there were some issues um, with the online. I did not have those, so I can't speak to that. My experience was very smooth. Everything played like it was supposed to, and I didn't have any really noticeable issues as far as that's concerned. The combat, like I said, it's a lot of fun. The point of the Monster Hunter series is about crafting. It's an RPG, but the RPG elements hang on the crafting side. There isn't any like grinding for like levels. You have to grind to get uh to make your sets of armor and weapons and things of that nature. But for the demo, they gave you preset uh armor sets and that go along with the weapons. And I didn't mind because it's a demo and they're trying to get you acclimate to the game, because when you get in the game you'll be able to do it the way to fit your play style. So, but I thought the sets that they had set up were actually okay. I didn't think there were an issue. I do see a lot of potential with the wire bug element, as far as using them in combos and things of that nature, because each weapon has, if you use say the if you use the sword and shield is different from the dual blades, which is different from the gun lance, as far as what it does when using the wire bugs in combat. I think that's actually pretty cool. So it's just adds another layer of strategy to what you're doing when you're trying to do on your different hunts. So I actually like that. Wyvern riding is probably gonna be my new favorite thing when the game drops fully. Um, in the Mitsuhine hunt that I did, the Mizutsune hunt that I did, Rathalos did show up a couple times, and there was one time he actually targeted me. I didn't think I could fight. I wasn't trying to fight him because that's just not what I wanted to do. I was trying to get the Mizutsune. So um, I did notice him there, but I did not engage him. Um, but I think that's going to be cool because the way they made it seem, especially in the demo, there are points even with the Mizutsune. There was a point at during the fight that we could have rode him. We could have got on him and did the wyvern riding on both hunts, because it's one hunt for the Izusuchi and there's one for Mizutsune. Those are the only two hunts that you get. Um, and I think that is probably going to be like my favorite thing, because if you can ride every monster in there, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to make it where. Well, no, they might just make it where we can ride every monster that we come into contact with if we get them down enough. And that's going to be very interesting because that'll add a lot of once again another layer of strategy to the gameplay. I actually like that. So, what I didn't like, Mizutsune. I'm just gonna be honest. I hated that hunt. That hunt was ridiculous. It took a while to get to that hunt, and I'm being silly. But yeah, that hunt was very challenging, I would say. And here's my issue with in regards to that. The first hunt with Izusuji is very easy. It's really easy to get through that. I think I got through that one in about my first go round. I did it in about 30 minutes. My second go round, I did it in 15 because I knew what to expect. So it wasn't like it just wasn't a hard match. Now Mizusune is when you go into the loading screen, it says intermediate, but that hunt is very challenging, very challenging. Me and Jack, it took us about 2 hours because we kept dying. Well, by we I mean I kept dying, kept fainting. But we would get close, but then we wouldn't be able to steal it until the last time we got them, and then we just took them out. I would have liked another hunt in the demo just to be like, because we had an easy one, we had what they call intermediate. Because I really want to see what one of their hard hunts be. So just to give us three, but like I said, that's just me. I would have liked to see more than two. And the other thing that I found to be an issue was the camera. But that's always been an issue with me with the Monster Hunter games is the camera. And sometimes the camera has weird angles just because like when you're in a fight with the monsters, and the monsters are actually way bigger than your character. Well, the majority of them are anyway. So the camera can get caught in weird angles when you're spinning around and doing all this kind of crazy stuff, and especially with how the wire bugs play into it. So yeah, the camera can be troublesome at times, and I found that to be a little bit of an issue. It's probably going to be an issue when the game releases as well, but because I don't know how much I don't know how much the developer can do to actually fix that. In my opinion, and when I say the camera, I mean like just the way it spins and the way you get caught in certain angles. Now you can control the camera, and that's a good thing. But once again, being in firefights, it's a little bit, jarring sometimes the way it just spins on its own. I did not find a way to target the monsters. I was told that there was a way to do that. I have not been able to do that, but if there is a way to do it, I'll probably let you guys know because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do another Let's Talk on this when the full game releases in March. So overall, I have to say I enjoyed myself. I did skip Monster Hunter World. So I am looking forward to getting into Rise. The gameplay additions I think are interesting, and I can see the potential combat-wise of how these can pan out. I'm actually really interested in looking into the Rampage aspect of the game that they hinted at in the little mini direct they did for it. And the game does release. I think it's March 26th is when the game releases. So let me know. Have you played the demo? What are your thoughts on it? Leave a comment. Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everybody.